Hi my friends, how are you? I hope everybody is fine. My name is Daniel Villarino. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In the past videos, I have been doing several tries with the turning of balls. Basically, I did the classical method, which is basically to do a rough turning and then leave the rough turn ball in a bag with the shavings, waiting for several months until it is dry. Unfortunately, we wood turners are not very patient people and we would like to get the results faster. So everybody is always trying different things to try to accelerate the process. One of them, I have shown it in one of the previous videos, was to dunk the block of wood in a bath of water and dish soap, and in the proportion of 1:1, and then do the pre-turning, put it back in the bath for several hours, remove it from there, let it dry, and do the final turning. And as you can see, the result was not bad. I am not still completely satisfied. Probably I had to tweak some things, but I think that method may work. And again, you know, it's a question of experimentation. I had to try other things. One of the friends of my YouTube channel, Guillermo del Campo, asked me if I ever used the method of drying the pre-turn ball in the microwave. And the truth is that I never did it, and I think it's a very good idea and it's a very promising one. So what I'm going to do is, I have this piece of walnut. It doesn't have the bark there and there, so I guess I'm going to turn it in such a way that this is going to be the base and this is going to be the mouth of the ball. I am going to remove the whole bark. I am going to do the pre-turning, leaving the walls thick, and then I am going to put it in the microwave. And when it's in the microwave, in the defrost function for a few minutes, I'm going to remove it and then wait it, or probably take the measure of the humidity, maybe both, until the weight is constant, or until the level of humidity has decreased until the moment that I consider is good for doing the final turning, which is about 6-8% humidity. So that's the project for today. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. First, I remove the bark. I am sorry, my friend, but I need this log. Let me see if I can find you another. I make a hole with the drill for the worm screw. Now I hold the blank with the worm screw chuck. Remember always to use the face shield and filters. I begin roughing the exterior part. by filling a large crack with CA glue. Please look at that demonstration of the use of my abdominal muscles. Once removed from the worm screw, I turn over the blank and hold it with the chuck from the mortise I made before. I begin to hollow the bowl. Between the exterior wall of the bowl and the mouth, in that rim, there is an edge, and that edge can be really sharp. So I am blunting it to avoid cutting myself. Okay, the initial roughing of the bowl is now complete. It certainly was a surprise to have this knot going through the base and through the side. I think it's for a branch that came out there, so it was quite tough to work it. Anyway, even if I lose the bowl, it's going to be worth it for the experience of checking the issue of the microwave treatment. Anyway, I'm going to measure the humidity here at the base. You can see there is around 21%. So now what I'm going to do is take it to the kitchen, put it in the microwave, and try to dry it and see if that works, and then finish the bowl. Okay, my friends, I am here at the kitchen close to the microwave, and I have the bowl rough turned already. So what I did is make this table. I don't know if you can see it there. It has the weight 747 grams, and also the humidity 21.1%. Those are the initial values. So now I am going to put this in defrost for a couple of minutes and see what happens. And I will keep doing that until I get constant weight. Before weighting it, I let it cool down a bit. Besides the fact that the humidity device lost all battery power after a few measures, I realized that for the measures to be stable and consistent, the wood has to cool down considerably. And this way, I repeat several times the process of treating the bowl with the defrosting for a few minutes in the microwave, letting it cool down, weighting it, and then take note of the measures until they remain constant. Okay, my friends, this is the list of the weights. I had it in the microwave for 11 times, the two first times for a couple of minutes, then 2 times for 5 minutes each, and the rest of them for 8 minutes. And you can see there also the decreases in grams from time to time. Basically from 747 grams ended up in 607 when it became stable. The humidity gadget actually ended up being without battery, so I didn't want to rely on those. Okay, so basically I'm relying on the weight for this. What I could see is, well, first of all, you can see that it has warp, basically contracted more on this side and on this side than here in the middle. Is the typical process that you see when a ball is put in the bag with the chips and everything and left there for several months. So basically it's like we advance time with the microwave. It feels dry, and well, one thing is that this piece is loose, so I'm going to remove it to do the final turning. So now, the other thing is that the only crack, the visible crack that I had here with the CA glue, is the only one that I could see. It didn't get larger or smaller or anything, and there were a couple of more small ones right there, but they stay the same, so no additional cracks during the process. So now I'm going to treat it as a dry piece of wood, and I'm going to mount it in the cold jaws like this to rectify and throw up the mortise, so that then I can securely hold it and finish the ball. The first step is to throw up the mortise. Since I am already working here, at the base I sand it, I apply the abrasive paste, and I finish it with the friction polish. Now I remove the cold jaws and install the dovetail jaws in the chuck and hold the ball from the mortise at the base. Mounted this way, I can throw up everything: the border, the external side, the internal surface, and I will finish them all the same way that I did the base. I do some shear scraping to leave the surface better finish and begin sanding with a higher grit. Okay, my friends, I finished the ball. You can see it here. Let me get closer. It has obviously the two knots, one here and one at the base, but I finished it with the abrasive paste first and then the friction polish. All in all, I am really satisfied with the method of using the microwave. You can see that in less than a day I went from a piece of wet wood to a finished product. And time will tell what happens, but by the way the form when it was in the microwave, I don't think this is going to deform much more than what it did. So I think I don't expect it to generate cracks or anything like that. It has, just to recount, this one here close to the knot. Then it has a couple of small ones on this side that I fill with CA glue, and a large one that I also fill with CA glue right here close to this knot. In the future I'm going to use the method with a better piece of wood to see exactly what happens. But I am really happy. Thank you, Guillermo, for giving me the information about this process, and I'm going to use it again in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If that's the case, please mark the like button down below, make comments, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do so. That way, every time that I upload a new video, you are going to receive a notification. And it will be until the next one. Cheers!